off my face. Sorry. Okay. So, here we go. I'm gonna do a little better. Okay. Hi everyone. So I'm gonna do something new with the channel. I kind of want to try and get into this full time and kind of make it something that I do at home, and sometimes it's going to be vlogging, sometimes it's going to be me kind of sitting here and pouring my heart out to everyone. So this first video kind of with the new channel for me, and sometimes Cody will be involved, probably not as much as just me and Ryder, but so where do I start? I suffer with severe anxiety and depression, and I have for about 10 years now. I just turned 24, so probably since I was about 14, 8th grade kind of started, and being a mom adds a lot of intensity to that. And I've been trying to find a job to work and make some money for my family and help Cody out, because right now he's the only one making any money, and I know it's getting really hard on him, and it's hard on us as a family to have a paycheck to paycheck lifestyle, and sometimes we're short on things and I have to do extra jobs for people, and you know, that's where the extra money comes in when we really need it. So yesterday I tried working, and it was with a kid who, she was 21 months, and it was really hard on me. I cried. I was there for about 7 hours, and I cried for about 4 of those hours. Ryder was not in his element. He was extremely uncomfortable, very upset, and so was I, and I know he was mainly feeding off of my energy, but it was really hard on me, and I feel like a lot of people don't understand how that made me feel. The pressure that I felt to have this job and to try and keep this job, and you know, I was only making $50 a day to work 7 hours. That was like $8 an hour. So to me, it's not worth the emotional stress. It wasn't. And it actually made me feel very out of control of my thoughts. It's going to be very personal from here on out, so I'm not going to lie to anybody who's watching this video. If anybody is watching, I mean, I don't know. But it brought some very, very negative thoughts to me. I've always struggled with suicidal thoughts, and obviously I'm not the kind of person, I'm not going to do that to myself. I'm not going to abandon my son. I'm not going to abandon my family in that kind of way. So no matter how many times it crosses my mind, it's not something that I would do. I wouldn't. I have threatened it to people before in certain situations, and that's my own fault, but if you understand the severity of anxiety and depression to the level that I have it, you would understand that when you feel out of control, sometimes you think that the only way to get away from anything you're feeling would be to kill yourself, and obviously that's not an option. And it's really hard sometimes to get out of that mindset, and yesterday I was there. I definitely was there, and I posted some things on Facebook, and a lot of people reached out to me to make sure I was okay, and that really helped. I just was in a situation where, you know, the lady I was working for, she said, oh, well, if you can't handle it, Kristina, I have other people. So I quit. I quit yesterday, because no matter how many times everybody told me, you can do it, you can get through this, you can do this, just give yourself, you know, the whole week, go Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then see how you're feeling. And it's kind of like, no, I don't want to feel like this every day that I'm here. Sorry, I have Ryder's napping and I have the monitor. I don't want to feel like this every day that I'm here. I don't want to feel uncomfortable. I don't want to feel out of control. And they had nanny cams. I'm not going to lie. They had nanny cams, and I was on the phone with Cody crying while the daughter was napping. And the lady's fiance heard me crying. And to me, I understand why they have nanny cams. I'm not discrediting that at all, but if you see that your daughter is sleeping, don't spy on me. Don't listen to what I'm saying. Don't listen to what I'm doing. Don't watch me take care of my son. That's violating my privacy because your daughter's not doing anything. You don't need to be looking at the nanny cameras. She is sleeping. Like, stay out of it. You know, it was just one of those things where I felt extremely uncomfortable. When the time came, there was nothing I could do. And then I got a call from the lady I was working for, and she was like, oh, is everything okay? My fiance heard you crying. He wanted me to call and make sure you're good. And I lost it on the phone with her. I was like, look, I just need a minute. I need to catch myself. I need to calm down. And that phone call actually ended up making it worse for me. And that was kind of the tipping point where I was like, if I can't cry it out on the phone with my boyfriend when I'm under stress because you're going to think that there's something really bad going on and you're going to call me out on it, that's not fair to me. Like, I just needed that moment. Maybe if she wouldn't have called me, maybe I would have gotten over it and I would be working tomorrow, you know. I don't know, but it just made me uncomfortable to know that he was listening in on what I was saying and doing, and that's not the kind of environment I want to be a part of. It's just really hard to talk about these things. A lot of the time, you know, I get super emotional, and I'm tired of people telling me that I'm overdramatic and that I don't give myself a chance. The only thing is they just don't understand how I feel. They don't understand where I'm coming from because they don't feel the intensity that I feel. Since I had Ryder, he is my saving grace. He is what keeps me calm. But there is still those times where I'm not okay, even if he is around, and I'm not overdramatic, and I'm not doing it for attention. You know, I don't want people to feel pity and sympathy for me. It's just something that I deal with on a daily basis, and I don't want to go on a medicated route. I don't want to take medication because it's just not me. I didn't like how I felt when I took it the first time I did, and I don't want to take it again, and that's my personal choice. I still see a therapist weekly, and she does a lot to help me out. There's only so much a person can do when they suffer with these things, and right now my thing is to just be a stay-at-home mom and be in a comfortable place where I'm comfortable with Ryder, just sitting on the floor and playing around and doing whatever he wants to do because I know that he is safe and it is clean here. And I know, it may not look clean, but whatever. It's more comfortable for me to be home, especially, you know, if I'm suffering a panic attack. If I need to cry, I can cry. I'm in my own home. I can sit here and I can let it out and I can call Cody and nobody's spying on me, you know. It's comfortable, and I know it's not always best to stay in a comfortable zone, but I am at the worst point of my anxiety and my depression right now. I don't know if it's my birth control. I don't know if it's just my mental state, you know, deteriorating a little bit, the chemicals trying to balance out in my brain. I don't know what it is. And if it continues to get worse and worse and my therapist recommends going on medication again, then maybe I'll consider it. I'll talk to Cody. I'll get all of my options and go from there. But until then, I just can't have any major stressors. And I want to make some money for my family. I do. And maybe YouTube will be the way for me to kind of get that income. I don't really know, you know, like, I hate just babbling on in a video, but like today, this is what I needed. This is what I wanted to do. I need someone to listen, and I'm not going to edit my videos, you know? Like, at the very beginning of this, I may not even take that out. I'm kind of at the point where I don't want to edit anything right now. I just kind of want to video and upload and just kind of be done with it. And if that gets me viewers, great. I'm not going to beat around the bush with anybody. I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat my life. You know, it's not that hard of a life, but inside, is what's hard. Inside in my brain and the thoughts that I have and the stressors that I have, you know, being a stay-at-home mom, there's a lot of things that can stress you out, and stop it. You know, it's hard to live a paycheck to paycheck life, but think about it this way. If I were working, all of my money would be going to childcare. So essentially, we're saving money here. But I do need to find some kind of income. So if anybody out there has any suggestions for a stay-at-home mom, and not this like it works stuff and, you know, any of the pyramid scheme stuff, like just plain simple stay-at-home jobs. Like, you know, I don't have a desktop computer, I don't have a landline, and a lot of jobs need that if you're going to stay at home, but I just need something. And if you guys can spread the word about my channel, that'd be amazing. You know, I'll start trying to upload every single day. I'll do videos like this. I'll do videos that have rider included, you know, anything. And if you guys have any questions or anything you want me to talk about, please comment and let me know, because I'm open to talking about just about anything, you know. I'm an open book. I'm not going to lie. Like I said, I'm not going to sugarcoat. So please let me know if there's anything. If you need advice, you know, or you want me to keep it anonymous, or you want me to call you out in a video and say, oh, hey, by the way, blah, 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 you know, whatever. If you have ideas that you think can help me out here, please, please, please do not hesitate to comment and let me know. But otherwise, I know this was a lot of babbling. I'm done with what I had to say today. So yeah, if you watched the whole thing, thank you. So this channel is back up and running. I'm going to try and post daily, every other day. I'm not entirely sure yet what the plan is, but I just kind of needed to get this out. So there you have it. Thanks again for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed. And like I said, give me some ideas, anything that I can do from home, anything I can do with my YouTube channel. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a wonderful Tuesday. Thanks.